Alrighty. We kind of been going through some things. Don't nobody understand me, man. I want my candy, man. But I'm your nosy neighbor lady. This your nosy neighbor lady show. And I am continuing. The more I get into manosphere content, I'm not ashamed to say I watch it. It's not a lot of black women content on here. And actually, it's very fascinating to see how black women's minds work or other races of women's minds work. And uh, I'm your nosy neighbor lady. This your nosy neighbor lady show. But one thing I keep seeing, and one thing about the manosphere, they're way bigger than any BWE swirling or divesting or black women, whatever she's doing. It's so big that sector is huge. They get a lot of money to tell black women what to do, where to go, how to date, how to look, how to talk. And black women buy it, so they should keep getting money off of things black women don't know, or off black women insecurity, or off black women insanity, or off black women delusion. Either way, whatever. Why not get the money? Integrity pays bills. uh, no. Being a good, great person, doing the right thing, that's actually a perfect segue to this video. I would like to think that doing the right thing gets you what you want in life. I would never want to ruin a young person's mind as an old, bitter woman. But just being honest, I wanted to make this an official video because I keep seeing people saying, these career educated women, they didn't invest in partnerships. They didn't invest in relationships. You know, I went to school for years, probably like 15 years. Actually, I stopped in 2019. I did get my associate in like 2011, but just going back and having kids and picking up one class at a time and all that. And I can tell you, from experience, I did have more access to better jobs. I did have access to better paying jobs. This narrative that you don't need education, or even how we see white women online, oh, I went to college and did everything right, nothing's working for me. That's not black women's story, you all. As a black woman, you need the most help in furthering yourself in your career. If you don't like college, you go get a trade. Okay, you all think that you're people because you see them on TV. Yes, black women are making great strides in entrepreneurship. A lot of them women went to school. A lot of them. And if they didn't go to school, you better believe it's some classes of something in their background. They ain't just jumped out here unless they jumped out here on the pole. And even Diamond from the Players Club went to the class. Okay, so it's like, I hope that you all don't go with this flow or this narrative that education does not matter, that degrees don't keep you warm at night, or that you should not get a degree and just pursue relationship things, or that you should get a degree in art or English. Even when I was in school, I always liked art. I knew I was an artist. You think I was going to get an art degree? No. Don't be so white women focused, okay? White women have privileges that black women do not, which is a community. They have mothers, they have fathers, they have aunts, they have uncles who have money to help them. Even if you got a good mom or a good dad, do they got money? Do they got money? Do they have resources? Do they know somebody that can get you a job somewhere? Even I had a white friend a few years back, and her son was on drugs. Then he got off drugs, found a great job, turned his life around. Who was the job through? Somebody she knew in her family gave him a chance. Okay? Somebody, connection, community. You all didn't want to watch the video. You don't have to like everything over here. You know, this is just for people who want to like it or want to hear it. But I think that if you don't think education is the route for you, or they're getting a trade, cosmetology, or truck driving, or welding, or whatever, construction. I don't know what you all want to do. It's all kind of trades. Auto mechanic. I didn't go to a trade school. So, and when I did, it was like for a week, and I went back to my other school. Like, it's too many blacks there. Too many blacks there. think I was like, me and my friend was like juniors, I think, and you can go to the tech school for like half a day. And like this video for the transparency. And I looked at her and she looked at me. I was like, I think it's too many black people here. She was like, I was thinking the same thing. Like, we must be a little spoiled. But we've been in the county too long. But it's just like, if you don't feel like that's the route for you, back in the day they say you either nothing is free. It's called ASS, cash, or grass, which is referring to paraphernalia or whatever that people do, puff puff pass culture. ASS, cash, or grass. So go get on that pole, go put something in your mouth, and go down south. Make it do what it do. Because what are you gonna do as a woman? Hope somebody come be your wife, a husband, or with no skill sets? Do some men marry women who are homemakers and stuff? Women who become homemakers, they usually get married when they're young, out of high school, and they have their high school forever love. Or they're out of college and forever love. Whatever they go through, that's a forever love in marriage, that he loved her when he saw her from when he was 16 or 22 or 18, but really 18, 16, 19, stuff like that. If you are a woman trying to get married and you think that a man does not want a skill set in a woman, he definitely want youth. He definitely want youth. Now, will a man marry you if you're 18 or 19 or 21 and he's whatever, 35 or 29? Yeah, now you got a chance. But when y'all looping and playing sprinkle, and I like Shira 7. I do. But all that stuff she talking, all of it is not true all of the time. You all have to remember, she was 20-something when she got married, 21 or 22. She's 45 now. Okay, I'm not saying that she give bad advice, she don't, but every little thing does not apply to every woman. And somebody wants somebody with something, especially if you're older coming into a marriage. Ain't no man trying to take care of no 35-year-old woman. Do you know why? It's not because you're not beautiful, because you could be beautiful and fit and trim. It's your mouth. 35-year-old women have things to talk about that 19-year-old women don't have to talk about, that 21-year-old women don't have to talk about. If you all want to be 304 culture, get to making that money and swallow your pride and open your mouth and open your legs. Do we joke about it over here? Yes, all the time. Like I say, oh, I'm going to go on the internet and put my breath on the internet. Girl, I thought I was going to do it, girl. I broke out crying. I was like, girl, you have to be a drug addict for that, girl. You need something, a scratch that you can't itch, that can't be scratched to be that desperate. You all think that these women, Jada Waiter and Aries Fletcher, that these women made it off their personalities, or they did come up off of a man, but through their game. Y'all can act like it was their beautiful face, because y'all too grown to keep acting like adults don't have sex. We did that video. But some of you have lives where you don't have a license, you don't have a career, you don't have an education, you don't have any friends. You know, some of you all, and now if you're older, it's kind of different, because you kind of gave up on your life anyway, or you know what your life gonna do, or you done worked and made a plan. Even me, I'm making a plan now for when my kids grow up, so I don't have empty nest syndrome or whatever that looks like, or when I move in my studio apartment. I'm making plans now for that. You all, how y'all gonna get a job to buy these $200, $500 pillows if y'all don't go to school? If you don't want to be an educated black woman, by default, you would have to be a 304 black woman. And like, oh, ain't he somewhere in between? A drug addict? What are you going to be? A free 304? What are you going to be? You can be entrepreneur, gang, if you figure out how to be an entrepreneur and have a skill set that somebody want to buy. Some people can, Jackie Aina could sell candles because Jackie Aina is Jackie Aina. Now, a regular girl selling candles, I don't know about that. I don't know who's going to buy them and what are the prices. And when people can go to Family Dollar and Walmart and Marshalls and get candles that last longer, I'm not saying y'all shouldn't do no candle business, but even like Takara Jones, she have like a wellness center she created where they do yoga and massages and something. I follow her on Instagram, so you know, it's a beautiful spa. But what did she have? Her name. When she was young, she worked hard. Whether she became a professional model or not, but she went on to model. She went on to do little TV shows and anchorships and was like on Extra and Access Hollywood and stuff like that. So now she's later in her life figuring out how is she going to make the rest of her money, and it's perfect. But they say black people are the most likely to believe in the media, but it's just like, I think it hurts you all because you think that you're these people, because we obsess and talk about Keke Palmer 7 days a week. So y'all think y'all a Disney kid, and y'all know I hate this hair. I know y'all tired of it too, but whatever. It's soothed in. Anyway, and then also you all come from a complain culture. Everything is the complaint. Everything is an excuse. I can't go here because of that. I can't do this because of that. I can't do this because of that. I can't do that. You all really, they did say that you all this new generation or later in life people. Y'all get y'all license later, if at all. Y'all don't move out, if at all. You know, just no drive. Just get on the internet and scroll all day and fuss about how high groceries is and think somebody cares. Or the Disneyfication of love, actually thinking TV is real. I remember I had a friend like that who everything TV. But can dreams come true? Yes. But you have to make them work for you. Even with the beauty we just was talking about, the beauty standards. You can cry about the beauty standards because we're in a feminist time and a black womanhood time and a this, that, and the other. But if you wear a shirt like this, you might be more likely to get a raise. Now, do you want to do it like that? I don't know. I didn't do it. Now, looking back, do I have regrets? Yes. If I knew better, I would have slept my way to the top. If I knew better, I didn't know. I wanted somebody to like me for who I was. I wanted to like who I wanted to like. I was stupid. I didn't know. Y'all can say that people don't do things to get places, but people do things to get places. And if you don't want to do things to get places, it's called hard work and career driven and education and putting in that work at them classes or at that school. And then y'all be like, oh, they say I don't got no experience. Oh, they say I don't got no experience. You can't go somewhere and think you're going to lead the company. Even if you got a degree, you have to start at the bottom. I had an associate degree, could never get a job in my field. But when I started driving a school bus, I started getting jobs working with children. Just like that, overnight. And I had the degree for a while. So, and then I wasn't really ready to work. I don't think I will. I think I want to party still some. But even with that, lack of partying in your life. I'm not that kind of girl. I don't want to do that. But secretly, you're lusting to be these women. Secretly, you want to go out and shake your train on the Soul Train Awards. Nothing's wrong with that. Go do it and get it out your life. Go do it. So that way you won't have that hunger and thirst, and then you be old trying to do it, and people looking at you like you're crazy. Because you missed your early 20 womanhood. Your 20s womanhood. Trying to hang out with old people and think you grown. Then when you get old, them old people grown, they done did what they want to do. They done been where they want to go. Then you sit there stuck without a friend, without a love, without a job, without a plan, without a car. Y'all can play internet all day, but it's very dangerous. Playing internet all day is very dangerous. And that's why I got off too. And that's why I'm finding my way on here still as an older creator. I'm not 50 years old on here, but for 4 years, that's a big chunk of my life. I could have been 25. Now I'm 30. You know what I'm saying? Could have been 30. Now I'm 35. Could have been 35. Now I'm 40. That's a long time. To give people y'all life and cry and complain and moan and cuss about something that you're not willing to do or change. And the only thing you're going to do is become envious and resentful to people who are actually living their lives. And then I thought about it too. When you do get an education and then you want to go back to the hood or be around your family or your friends and try to fit in, I think about that a lot if I just went places where I was invited. But they want to drag you down, and you think you missing something, or you think you being a good friend or a family member, or you think you missing out on something, and you're not. You're not missing anything. The party always gonna be there. So it's just like, I just hope you all figure out what you want to do. And know that nothing comes by accident. Nothing comes without taking risks. Nothing comes without taking an opportunity or a chance of moving to a new city or trying something new. Nothing, when you're young, that's when you're supposed to do these things. If you wait until you get 40 and you never do nothing when you're 20 and 30, when your 40 come, it's going to hit you like a rock because you still going to be with your mom at your mom's house. And then you're going to say, my mom's toxic. Well, you're 28. She's probably tired of you. My auntie is so mean. Well, you're 32. Maybe she's sick of you. So, y'all can cry about the places to rent or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Rent is too high here. Rent is too... Go somewhere you can afford, or just say you love living with your mom. You all have more excuses than a man in jail. Like, I swear to God. And then y'all want people to care and listen to y'all delusions. Like, oh, I want to go here. Did you fill out the application? Oh, I want to go there. You've been saying it for 5 years now. You ain't did it yet. And then get mad at people because they don't want to hear the delusion. I had a friend, every year she'd losing weight. And when I told her, I said, girl, you know, every New Year's you losing weight. Don't you think you should get another New Year's resolution? Because maybe if you try something else, maybe the weight will fall off because it's emotional. She got mad at me. But that's what women do. I even see on here, y'all feed each other delusions. I hate this hair. Anyway, whatever. It ain't going nowhere. I ain't gonna do nothing but cut it and trim it so I can put it under my weave, because I took too much time braiding this stuff and sewing it. That's my skin dry. Anyway, like this video if you can. If you don't like it, that's cool. We do what we can do over here. I'm not a superstar. I just look like one, act like one. Well, I don't look like one right now, but I just feel like when y'all wanting what other people have, or saying it's unfair that they have this, or it's unfair that they have that, they're just fell in their lap. Nothing just falls into anybody's lap, honey. They had to do something to get there. Even with Carisha and Diddy. Diddy was giving her a show because of who she was. Diddy made a song with her because of who she was. Not because of what she can do. None of that. Y'all is really too grown. Y'all too grown, and I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. Even the one girl when they did a video talking about sex, she like didn't even want to talk about it. Kind of like y'all all kids and children, like y'all just all virgins. And if you're a virgin and you're waiting to marriage, keep waiting. Don't feel pressured to do it. And if you want to have sex, have sex. It's not all these. I think women make things more complicated than they really are. I think that's a woman thing. I really do. I think that's a woman thing that wants stuff to be deeper than things really are. If you want to do something, you get up and do it. But I can't walk, and I can't see, and I can't hear. Well, because you don't want to do it, you're just talking because you hear somebody on the internet say it. Even one of our neighbors I was just talking to, and she kind of realized the more we talked, she wasn't telling me nothing but nothing that I say on my show. That none of her thoughts were genuinely her thoughts. They were really everything I said, and she wanted to agree with everything I said to make me think that she really liked me, or maybe impress me, or make me think that she's having original thoughts. No, it's just giving stalker vibes or lie vibes. You're either a liar, a stalker, or very confused. You're telling me things I said on my show 500 times to please me, or to mirror me, or to simulate like we're friends. That scares me, because now I don't trust you, because you're not being authentically you. You're being authentically me. But you never watch my videos, but you say everything I say verbatim. It's given. Go find yourself. Like I tell y'all all the time. No woman is going to agree with another woman 100% of the time. I don't care if that's your mama or your daughter. So it's just like, if y'all don't want to go to college, y'all don't want to go to no trade school, y'all don't want to get a skill set, bounce on the... Go get some pain and learn how to do tricks on the stick. Or go be broke. What you gonna do? I don't know, because you can't live off food stamps. People won't rent. People won't rent. Even one girl, she was like, oh, I have a degree, which actually inspired this video, but we kind of been thinking about, I have a degree in television and this, and that. And they never hired me. And it's like, girl, is you ready to get down for that job? That's in Hollywood and television. You got to get down with the get down. And for one, if you went looking like that, just because you don't want to subscribe to the idea of standards of beauty, black women are still beautiful. Did she need makeup? Yes. Did she need hair? Yes. You need to look beautiful. Now, not you need to be light or white or biracial, because I believe that more opportunities are coming up for black women now more than ever. And even when we think about women who actually obtain and get famous in Hollywood when they are dark, like Oprah, oftentimes those women are never pretty. Just being honest. Olivia Spencer. They're not traditional beauties. You know, Leslie Jones. You know what I'm saying? The new SNL girls that they have now are cute. The black girls, they're cute. But it's 50,000 years later. SNL been on since the 80s or the 70s. So it's just like, you all don't know your worth and your beauty. And you all want to fight the system because of this feminism. And I'm not against it all the way. I'm not for it all the way. I'm a black womanist. So when my stuff come out about whatever I'm feeling about, I got us in mind. Okay? Would I call myself a feminist? I don't think I'm a feminist. Because I can't say that I care about other groups of women issues. I think they have valid points when they do, but that's not my issue, though. I don't have a white mom or a white daughter. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like even with, you know, black women being the backbones of so many people movements like BLM, the feminist movement, you all are the backbones of that stuff. You all are the ones marching and screaming that song or making up them chants. Even a girl who went to talk in front of Congress was a black girl for the LGBTQ. Remember? Even the girl who is defending Trump, whether you believe in Trump or not, or whatever you feel, I don't care. I just know what I'm voting when I go. But she's a black woman, so you can't say what black women can't do. And I do believe that 40 is the new 20 sometime in black women's lives, because after you work hard all your life, I think that sometime God do reward you. And then I think sometime your body break down and everything break down because all these hard, traumatic, hard living lives. And never addressing the trauma or abuse, or never knowing how to get away from toxic relationships and toxic people and people who preying on your downfall, just not knowing that that's not how you should live your life. You know, no self-awareness. But I do feel like with this group of black women, I feel like this is the first group of black women where we're going to see so many numbers of women who don't have children. You know, are there women 40 and in their 40s and 50s who don't have children? Yes, but they're very few and far between. And you know what I'm saying? I don't think people should have kids if they don't want to. I don't think people should not have kids if they want. I don't know what to say about that part. Young people, ain't nothing to it if you ain't getting married. This a new world. Y'all got a chance. But people are not ever, when y'all grow up and get up in age, this is something new. This is a new real trend. How long it's gonna last, I don't know. But I think y'all seem pretty serious about not having no babies. Y'all can't even get no pain anyway. Y'all don't know how to talk to nobody. So I'm not blaming y'all. But I am. But no, I'm not. It's not y'all fault. I'm just, you know how I be rolling sometimes. But it's like, if y'all don't have children, what are you gonna do with your time? Not saying have children to figure out your time, but that's a real thought and a real conundrum right now, because you've never seen it before. Your aunt had kids, your mom had kids, your grandma had kids, you know. You haven't seen that. We haven't seen that in mass numbers. Do you want to go to a Zumba class? I don't know, but I think you should. You want to go to bingo, even if you're young? I don't know. Maybe it'll be fun. Y'all got to figure out what to do with y'all time. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Just being for real. That's why I think it's important to find other groups of people and get around other groups of people and learn how to be comfortable around other groups of people. Because if I'm single and I don't have kids and all my friends have kids, I don't know if I would want to see them every day. I had friends who had kids. One of my friends, we fell out because her kids was bad, and I stopped bringing my kids around her kids because her kids kept beating my kids up, and I stopped bringing them, and we fell out. So y'all got to figure out what y'all gonna do with y'all time. Masturbate. I don't know what to tell y'all. Like, y'all gotta get a life or something to stand on or something to live for or some type of goal to reach. Y'all can, whatever y'all do, I don't care, but don't think that stuff ain't earned. Everything is earned. Ain't nothing given away, not on this earth and not in this world. If God gonna give it to you, you would have had it by now. Let me stop. No, let me stop. I ain't doing y'all religion today, but I really feel like you can go to college or you get on that pole. But if y'all think y'all winning personality is going to get y'all somewhere and scrolling all day on the internet is going to get y'all somewhere, you're sadly mistaken. And sadly confused about a lot of things. This little teeth is like, But anyway, that's all I got. So stay beautiful and wonderful. Stay thinking and discovering and investigating and figure out who you are and what you want to do. It's really come on, y'all need to stop the badness. Okay, so I love you, you love me. We're a big happy family. Bye.